Today I'm going to introduce the trainer function of T16D and T8FB. And there are two methods to use the trainer function. One is to connect via trainer cable, and the other one is to connect via RadioLink wireless trainer cable. In this tutorial, I'm going to show the trainer function with wireless trainer cable. And here is RadioLink Type-C wireless trainer cable. You can buy it on RadioLink official website. And we also need a T16D, which works as a coach transmitter, a T8FB, which works as a student transmitter, and a R16F receiver, which is bound to T16D successfully. And I connect a servo to channel 1 of the receiver to show the trainer function. We also need a receiver which supports PPM signal because the wireless trainer cable supports PPM signal. So I use R8FM mini receiver, which supports PPM signal, and it has already bound to T8FB. And by the way, if you want to use T16D as a coach transmitter and you want to use a wireless trainer cable, please check the hardware version of your T16D, because T16D coach transmitter with hardware version of V1.0.2 or above supports wireless trainer cable. And enter the main menu, transmitter settings, about. You can see the hardware version is V1.0.2, so it supports wireless trainer cable. If the hardware version of your coach transmitter T16D is below V1.0.2, please use a trainer cable. How to use the trainer function? First, connect the wireless trainer cable. And I need to connect R8FM to one end of the Type-C cable. And make sure the polarity is not reversed. And then plug the other end to the Type-C port of T16D. And the connection is done. Then set trainer function on the two transmitter. Set the coach transmitter T16D. Transmitter settings, trainer. Switch means you can assign switch to control the trainer function. And I set it to switch A up, on. That means when I push switch A up, the trainer function is turned on. And when I push switch A down, the trainer function is turned off. And T16D works as a coach transmitter, so I need to set the coach mode. And I also need to set the PWR to on, which means the Type-C port can supply power to the PPM receiver. And we can say the receiver is powered on. The LED of the receiver is in red, which means it is in PPM working mode. And here are all the settings of T16D. For T8FB, I just need to click it to the parameter adjustment app. Here is the app that I downloaded on my phone. And I just need to click collect. And select the RadioLink. Push the trim button to confirm the collection. It is collected. And we don't need to set anything on T8FB, just need to make sure all the settings of the student transmitter are the same with the settings of the coach transmitter. Now, the settings are done. Return to servo display. And power on R16F. And push switch A down. The trainer function is turned off. Okay, so the servo is controlled by T16D. And push switch A up. The trainer function is turned on. Push the stick of T16D, there is no response. And we can say the servo is controlled by T8FB, the student transmitter. So that means you can push switch A up and down to turn on or turn off the trainer function. But here is one problem. When I push the channel 1 joystick of the student transmitter, the servo value on the student transmitter is different from the servo value on the coach transmitter. That is because we need to adjust the PPM value on T16D to make the student transmitter totally match the coach transmitter. And how to adjust the PPM value? And please follow the below steps. 1. Make sure the joystick of the trainer and the student transmitters have been calibrated, and both of them have been calibrated before. 2. Adjust the maximum servo value of channel 1 of the student transmitter. So I need to open the parameter adjustment app, basic, and the EPA of T8FB defaults to 96. And I need to adjust the EPA of the channel 1 to the maximum value, which is 120. And EPA left and also the EPA right, 120. After that, click Write to save the adjustments, and our parameters are saved. 3. The trainer function is turned on, and I need to return to the trainer function. The trainer function is turned on. Push the channel 1 joystick of the student transmitter to the left and the right side, and we can view the PPM value of CH1 in of the student transmitter on T16D here. So we need to adjust the value and push the joystick. We can view the PPM maximum is 1625, and the PPM minimum is 377, and the PPM middle is 994. So I just need to set the value here. Set the PPM minimum to 377. And set the PPM middle to 994 or 95. Set the PPM maximum to 1625. After the setting, set the EPA of the channel 1 of the student transmitter back to the original value, and it defaults to 96. So I need to set it to 96 for the EPA of the channel 1, and click Write to save the adjustments. Another adjustment of PPM value is done. Return to servo display. Push switch A down. The trainer function is turned off. T16D control the servo. And push switch A up. The trainer function is turned on. T8FB control the servo. And we can see the servo value of T8FB match the servo value of T16D here, and it defaults to 96 here, which means the student transmitter totally match the coach transmitter. And if you're using transmitters from other brands, you can also refer to the steps to adjust the PPM value. So that is the trainer function of T16D and T8FB with wireless trainer cable.